Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's Tuesday. It's almost right at noon, so I figure I'd go in and go donate. That's pretty much all I got, I don't need to run any errands or anything beforehand, so I can go straight there and knock that out. I'm about to use my left arm. I started on that Saturday, so bruises is finally gone. I got a lot of more flexibility in my arm, so I'm ready to get back to business. So the past 5 donations, I've got $65 each time. That is unprecedented for me because I made it give it every blue moon, but $60 typically my base. But I thought that was pretty cool though. Extra $5, goes a long way. But go knock that out, and then we'll be back. All right, people, finally got home. Look, when I got there, I couldn't have expected any of that. So when I got there, it was like 8 people outside the door. I asked the dude, I said, what's the holdup? He said, plumbing issues that started like last night. And the center wasn't going to open up until they got the porta potties there. So I got there like at 12:07, a little afternoon. The porta potty finally shows up around 1 o'clock. They were expecting it by 1:30, but around 1 o'clock it showed up. So then the manager, she comes out. She was like, hey, I'm just waiting on approval right now so we can open up. And finally opened up the doors around about 1:45. Doors finally opened up, so we were able to go in. But there was one lady, she had been waiting there since 7 a.m. Talk about dedication. So she basically had been there since the opening, and there was a lot of people that had came before I got there and had came back, and we're still waiting. But yeah, got us in there and got the show on the road, but just a little delay. Word is that there was a donor last night in the male bathroom that flooded the bathroom, and so they had to shut water off of the whole building. So they had a plumber there. He was still working, even though they got the porta potty. So the plumber's there still working. So and I'm just glad it was open back up, man, because I'm like, damn. But anyway, here we go. We're over here on Yahoo Finance. Price of Bitcoin is now 69.5. Looks like stocks were trading sideways for the most part today. All right, let's go over to Cash App. Also used to saying crypto.com, but the other C word, Cash App. So we're still doing the $5 a day. I want to show you guys this real quick before we get started. So you see our Bitcoin quantity and dollar amount is slightly higher than it was on the last video. That's because I had a dip buying opportunity a couple days ago and didn't make a video for it because it wasn't planned on. But that purchase there was technically Bitcoin or Plasma Bitcoin number 122. So today's going to be 123. So that's why we have a higher dollar amount. We started the week last week at 0.0006834 Bitcoin. And here we are now 0.0025429 Bitcoin. So I got paid $65. So that was nice because this is basically the 6th time in a row that I've gotten that. And hey, I'm on a run right now. It could be my weight. Because weight, hematocrit, all that goes hand in hand. So, hey, whatever it is, I'll take it. So we're going to go here to add money. Switch these cards out right here. Done. So I got to pay 65. So I'm going to take the full 65 off the card. We're going to add that. All right. So yeah, we're still doing the $5 a day. So like I said, not gonna dump anything heavy into that. But I do want to go over here because I want to get into the stocks. Everything that I said I wouldn't do with Cash App before, I want to do it now. So. So we're gonna do the SPY. Gonna do $30. Okay, the current price or approximate price is $654.72. So we're gonna do that. Okay, got that on. Now, mind you, that was a stock purchase, not the Bitcoin. And the reason why I want to do this is because, yeah, I'm still using Robinhood for stocks and all that, or mainly the VU ETF, but I want to do that just so I'm not tempted to put everything into Bitcoin. So now I got that, and also want to lock that in before 4 p.m. because we know that's when the stock market closes, 4 p.m. Eastern time. So got it in under 30 minutes to go. And like I said, the Bitcoin, that purchase will be executed shortly for the $5 today. So the remaining of the buying power, we're just gonna do what it's gonna do and dwindle into Bitcoin. So my game plan right now is to the Tuesday or every week that I donate, to let that be my investment day. And then when I donate on Saturdays, let that be my travel savings kind of fund. So we'll see how that goes because it can be a little tempting. So yeah, we're just gonna do the S&P 500 there. Let that do what it's gonna do, and Bitcoin's gonna do what it's gonna do. So with that purchase or with that deposit for the Bitcoin, it makes Plasma the Bitcoin number 123. So yeah, what a day. But hey, we were successful, man, because I didn't want to go home. No one knew how long it was going to take. The word was 1:30 for the porta potty, so that came ahead of time. And then we just waited a little bit longer and got the green light that the center can be opened up, and we went from there. It was really easy day for the employees because, well, at least from our perspective, because like, dude, you guys didn't have to do the first shift. They didn't have to do anything. You guys were present, but they didn't have to deal with any donor. Just a lot of waiting around, but that's all I got for you guys. But yeah, still Plasma to Bitcoin, baby. And if we get a significant dip, you know, we'll see what happens. But I'm loving this upper $60,000 range. So I'm hoping it stays there for at least the next 20 minutes or so, because my $5 a day will execute around 350-ish. So that way I can get that price and keep it consistent. Let's look at the week real quick. So Bitcoin's in the 70s, upper 60s, and now, and then up to the 70s. So it's been within a $2,000 range all week. We currently are down right under 70,000, so down 2.2% on the day. So, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Look forward to getting back to it again on Saturday. And like I said, Saturday, very well, there may not be a video because this is supposed to be my investment day. So that's supposed to be for my savings. So we'll see how that goes. Either way, I never feel bad about making an investment. So, all right, talk to you guys next time.